Colorado, by the way, taking the under for Cincinnati. But Colorado, yes, I'm wearing a shirt. But like I said, man, I wanted to wear a shirt for every conference team. A team. I wanted to wear a team in every Power Four conference. Now, next year, I got figured out with Pac-12 coming back. I don't think I got a shirt for anybody that's in the Pac-12 next year. I got to double check who all's going. But Colorado's coming off a great season. 9-4, 7-2. Coach Prime overcame a lot of odds. A lot of people didn't think he would win 9 games last season, or a lot of people when he took over the job didn't think he was probably able to win 9 games. Period. A lot of goalpost shifting was done when Coach Prime got successful at the Colorado program. So shout out to him. They did lose the Alamo Bowl, like I said a couple segments ago, versus BYU 36-14. It was bad, but they returned 8 starters, 4 on offense, 4 on defense. This is now a year to test how well Coach Prime can reload. They do return Preston Hodge, a cornerback who had 33 total tackles, 21 solos, 6 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. The 4 offensive players that come back are all linemen. They returned DJ McKinney at cornerback, 61 total tackles, 43 solos, 8 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, a touchdown, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Carter Stoudemire, safety, who had 42 total tackles, 33 solos, 7 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. And Samuel Akunluola, a defensive end who had 30 total tackles, 18 solos, and 3 sacks. Now, they do lose a lot. They lost Shador, the engine offensively at quarterback, to the Browns. 353 out of 477, 74% completion percentage, 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, who played receiver and cornerback, 96 total catches, 1,258 yards, 15 touchdowns to go with 35 total tackles, 24 solos, 11 pass breakups, 4 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Currently on the Jaguars. LaJohntay Wester, a wide receiver, 74 catches, 931 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Currently on the Ravens. Will Shepard, wide receiver, with 48 catches for 621 yards and 6 touchdowns. Currently on the Packers. Jimmy Horn Jr., wide receiver, with 37 catches for 441 yards and a touchdown. Currently on the Panthers. They lost Cameron Shillman Craig, a safety, currently on the Jags, with 89 total tackles, 64 solos, 2 sacks, 3 pass breakups, an interception, forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and a fumble return for a touchdown. Nakai Hill Green, currently transferring to Alabama, 82 total tackles, 53 solos, 2 sacks, 4 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. Shiloh Sanders, who has 67 total tackles, 45 solos, a sack, 2 pass breakups, a forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and a fumble return for a touchdown. Currently trying to make the Bucks. Levante Bentley, 55 total tackles, 35 solos, a sack, forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. BJ Green at edge, who had 33 total tackles, 20 solos, 7.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery, trying to make the Jags. They were 24th in recruiting, 19th in transfers, bringing in Caden Salter to battle with Julian Lewis for the quarterback position, which I ultimately think Caden Salter will win. Coming from Liberty, where he was 147 to 261, 56.3 for completion percentage, 1,886 yards, 15 total touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, with 587 yards on the ground and 7 touchdowns, bringing that dual threat ability to Colorado. I mean, he did have a down year last year. He also got a little injured last year. Not the same as his 2023 season, but he's looking to improve upon the 2024 season. Joseph Williams, a transfer wide receiver, had 30 catches for 588 yards and 5 touchdowns from Tulsa. Tariq Byard transferred in as safety from Southern Florida, USF. 54 total tackles, 34 solos, 2 sacks, and interception, and a fumble recovery. Martavius French, linebacker, transferring from UTSA, where he had 80 total tackles, 52 solos, a sack, and 3 pass breakups. And Sincere Brown, a transfer receiver from Campbell, who had 61 catches, 1,028 yards, and 12 touchdowns, trying to do it at the FBS level. Colorado last year was 69th in total offense, 50th total defense, 6th in passing, 133rd in rushing, tied 31st in scoring offense, 40th in passing defense, 71st in rushing defense, and tied 43rd in scoring defense. Again, last year, running the ball was a major problem, as they were dead last in rushing. Got to be able to establish the rushing attack this season if they want to have any ounce of success. I do think Caden Salter helps in that with that dual threat ability. But we get into the schedule, I do have them losing to Georgia Tech to start the season. Then I have them beating Delaware at home, beating Houston on the road, beating Wyoming at home, beating BYU at home. And after winning 4 straight, losing at TCU, losing at home against Iowa State, losing on the road against Utah, winning at home against Arizona, losing at West Virginia, losing at home against Arizona State, and losing at Kansas State, finishing 5-7, 3-6. Y'all know I'm a Coach Prime guy. I've always been a Colorado guy, but I gotta be real. I don't see a bowl game. I do see some games that can flip. Like a game that can flip, Utah can flip, West Virginia can flip, in my opinion. But from the record I have on my paper, 5-7, 3-6, I have the under in win total, under 5.5, and Colorado just misses a bowl game. But I think Coach Prime will still be fine. And I'm actually, praise up to Coach Prime. Hopefully he's well. He's going through his medical things. Don't even know if he's going to be on the sidelines for some of these games. So they also played a factor in some of these as well. But I wish the best for Coach Prime. Sorry, Colorado, just not that high on y'all this year as opposed to other teams in the conference. But we can move on.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.